You looked around and saw timelines, saw milestones, saw everyone else seemingly ahead. While you felt stuck, you believed there was a right pace, and somehow you were behind. You became fluent in, I should be ... I should be married by now. I should have my career figured out. I should be further along. You mistook comparison for truth. You mistook other people's highlight reels for your lowlight reel, believed that needing time meant you were slow. But healing, growth, and becoming aren't races. You normalized the ache of feeling behind, believed this was just how life worked, that your journey wasn't valid unless it matched the script, that your true path was too slow. You equated speed with success, believed that taking your time meant you were failing. So you rushed, even when your soul craved patience. But what if being behind wasn't behind at all? What if it was the world's timeline that was too fast for you? You fear what happens if you slow down. If you accept your pace, will you be left behind for real? Will you miss the window? That underneath accepting your timing means you were never meant to arrive? You've worn the label of late bloomer like a scarlet letter, not realizing it was also a badge of unique timing. A timing that kept you safe, kept you learning, kept you becoming. You've learned that being slow meant being left behind. So you pushed. You minimized your need for rest. You buried the feelings that you weren't ready. The truth is, the rushing itself is the exhaustion. The comparing, the pushing, the constant management of how you measure up. It's what's draining you. You've been told to hurry up, to catch up. But what if hurrying is what's keeping you from truly arriving? You've spent so long trying to fit into everyone else's chapter, you've almost forgotten what it feels like to just be, to exist in your own story without needing to manage the pace of their plot. What if your timing isn't off? What if it's the universe's way of protecting you? Of making sure you arrived when you were ready, not when you were expected? You are not too slow. You are not broken. You are human. And being human means evolving, changing, having a right to exist as who you are becoming in your own time. Real success, real fulfillment isn't built on their timeline. It's built on your presence, exactly as you are, messy, complex, and whole. Healing is not about erasing the past. It's about integrating it, making peace with the part of you who learned to rush, and giving her permission to rest, to trust, to be held. You are allowed to be tired. You are allowed to be uncertain. You are allowed to take up space without apology. You are allowed to arrive in your own time. This isn't about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you were before the world taught you that you were behind. It's about coming home to yourself. You don't have to rush anymore. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to be perfect. You can start right where you are, honoring the real you that's been waiting to unfold. Start listening again, to your body, to your boundaries, to that small voice that whispers, "This doesn't feel right." It's time to stop normalizing what harms you and start honoring what makes you feel fully alive. You are worthy of love exactly as you are, not for the act you put on, but for the beating heart beneath it. Not for your performance, but for your presence. Healing is not about erasing the past. It's about rewriting the story. Not to forget the pain of rushing, but to understand its role and reclaim your power to arrive. The pressure you carried was never yours alone to bear. It was a burden placed upon you by a world obsessed with timelines. And now, it's time to lay it down. You are not broken. You are human. You are complex. You are worthy of love, support, and gentle healing. Exactly as you are. If this resonated with you, you're not alone. Sometimes the deepest wounds are the quietest. For a gentle guide to help you identify, understand, and begin to heal these hidden parts of yourself, explore the link in the description.